Hey guys, I'm back for yet another trick I want to show you with the deck of cards. Again, you can use a normal deck. So I'll show you the trick, and then I'll show you how to do it. So you start off, and I usually use it with like my family, or my grandparents, or sometimes my friends. But so I tell them that I have a normal deck of cards, and I can show that to them. They're not in any order, or there's no duplicate cards. They're all here, every single card. So I asked them to deal off one face down pile. Face down, yeah. So they'll start doing that, and then you can deal from the middle. You can deal from the bottom. You can even take packets of cards, like 8 or 10 cards, put it on from the top. You can deal that pocket from the middle. You can even deal packets off from the bottom. So they'll do that, and then they'll stop. Make sure you say that they can do as many as they want. So they'll stop, and I'd ask, are they sure? And they'll say yeah, so you say, okay, we need to put these cards aside. Now these are your cards. Now, I wouldn't touch them usually, but I have to. So, you say now, make 4 piles. Make sure all the cards are dealt evenly between each pile. Now they'll do that. Then I say that people usually don't like to play cards with me. And I'll tell you why. No, why don't I show you why? Flip over the top card of each pile. And because I never lose, and they're usually amazed with that trick. And now I'm going to show you how to do it. Now, before the trick, may have guessed, you have to get the 4 aces out of the deck before it starts. So you do that, and you get your deck, and you put your 4 aces on top, just like that. So then you tell them to deal 1 pile face down, and they'll start doing that. Make sure they do at least 4 cards, like my psychic trick I showed you that, with 2, they can do at least 4 cards, maybe 5 or 6, but at least 4, or else they'll get dealt off at a different time, maybe, because that's vital and key to this trick. So, after at least 4, you can say you can deal from the middle, deal from the bottom. You can even take off packets of cards, from like 8 or 10, 10 or 12, whatever, and put them down. They'll stop, and you say, are you positive? And they'll be, yeah, sure. And you put that deck aside. Then you take your cards back. Say now deal 4 piles. Now the 4 piles is, of course, for the 4 aces to land on top. So that's done. They just deal, like it sounds, 4 piles out onto your table. Now, since the 4 aces were now on the bottom, they're now to the top because you dealt them off last. So now all you have to do is flip over the top cards, say whatever you want to say, and wait for the amazement to happen between everybody who's watching. Thank you very much. Please subscribe, and see you later.